Crazy Joe here with Big Dog Jimmy. We got a prediction for UFC 201 with another badass fight. We've gotten a couple of predictions up for the championship fights on this card, and this one was an exciting fight that I'm looking forward to in the strawweight women's division. One thing before we get into things, I am hoping that we end up with a WMMA flyweight women's division and featherweight division in the UFC. Leave me a comment down below if you would like to see that happen, because it'd be cool, because then you could see some women from the strawweight and bantamweight division go down and fight against each other in the flyweight division, and women also coming in and fighting in the flyweight division as flyweights, and then also women from the bantamweight going up to the featherweight and whatnot. And I think it'd be an exciting thing. I don't think that UFC should just have two women's weight classes in 2016. I'm hoping by the end of 2016 or early 2017, they end up having four weight classes for the women's division. Anyways, or maybe even up to five, but whatever. So anyways, let's get into things. So we got Rose Thug Namajunas versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Big Doug Jimmy just yelled at me and said I said the names all wrong. Let me hear you say them, Big Dog Jimmy. Kind of sounds like how Joe Rogan and the other guys say it. But anyways, so Rose versus Karolina, and this one is going to be an explosive fight with the number 3 and number 5 ranked in the women's strawweight division. Rose is 6-2, and Karolina is a perfect 9-0. Will she remain undefeated at UFC 201 July 30th, 2016, when it's headlined by Lawler and Woodley for the welterweight champion, as long as Woodley stays healthy for this? So you never know. I mean, we just had Michael Bisping get in on short notice and become the champion. Time will tell and see what happens with that fight. I'm hoping Woodley stays healthy and Lawler too. I hope I didn't just jinx things. But anyways, whatever. So shut up. So now with them, Rose Thug is one badass woman, and so is Carolina. Rose has got 4 wins by submission, 1 by decision. She's never knocked anyone out or got a TKO victory yet in her pro career. She has never been KO'd or TKO'd in her pro career. She's got 1 submission loss and 1 decision loss. The submission loss came to Carla Esparza by the rear naked choke at the Ultimate Fighter 20 finale to crown the first ever women's strawweight champion. Then before that, the fight she had before that was Invicta FC6, when she lost to Tisha Torres by unanimous decision, but she ended up with a victory over Tisha in her last fight at UFC on Fox 19 with a unanimous decision win over Tiny Tornado. And she's also got a victory over Paige Van Zandt with a rear naked choke, and that was a hell-ass awesome, wicked cool, hellacious fight, and it was one of my favorites, with the two of them fighting each other. And Angela Hill with the rear naked choke, she beat her at UFC 192. She beat Emily Keegan in her first pro career fight with the rear naked choke. She has a flying armbar at Invicta FC5, and that was hell awesome. If you haven't seen that and you have the Fight Pass, definitely check that out. It might be on YouTube, wouldn't be surprised if it was. She had 4 amateur fights that they're showing here. She won her first amateur fight by TKO, 2 unanimous decisions, and another TKO victory. So she can knock them out. She just hasn't done it as a pro. And then Karolina, she is a wicked, awesome, badass fighter, and she's got 1 victory by KO, TKO, 2 by submission, 6 by decision. She usually goes to the distance to the judges and wins that way. She's never lost, so we don't have to go over any of that. She lost an amateur fight. Her amateur fight that she lost is to the now, at the moment, champion Joanna Jędrzejczyk by a rear naked choke in the first round. Will Joanna remain the champion coming out of UFC, the Ultimate Fighter Season 23 finale? Check out my prediction to see what me and Big Dog Jimmy predicted on that fight. So I'll put it down. I'll put it in the description with a link, or in the comment section, so you guys can check that out if you'd like. So with this, with her UFC debut, she beat Randa Marcos by unanimous decision and Heather Clark by unanimous decision. She hasn't had a finish since 2014 with an armbar. She had a submission rear naked choke victory in 2013. Her first pro career fight, she won by TKO in the first round. She's been on a right now she's on a 4-fight decision streak. Invicta FC 9. She went against Mizik Uno, I believe is how you say that. So me and Big Dog Jimmy at our odds. At one point in time, we actually were seeing eye to eye on this, and then I just, I was thinking about it, analyzing some stuff, and it just something stuck out, and I just had that feeling that I picked wrong, and that I've done it the last two times she's fought, because I'm a huge fan of Paige VanZant, and I'm an even bigger fan of Tecia Torres than both Rose and Paige. And not gonna lie in front on it, I'm really big on Tecia Torres, the tiny tornado, but I am going with Rose to win the fight by submission in the first round. If she doesn't get it in the first round, I believe she'll get the submission by the third round, or she'll win it by decision. But I really feel that she's going to get a submission early in on Karolina and give her her first loss and her first finish in the same fight. Rose is a badass woman, and I believe she has got that fight IQ that's going to take her into an eventual another championship fight for the women's strawweight championship down the road. You know what I mean? So with Big Dog Jimmy's going with Karolina. He thinks that she's going to win it by decision. He doesn't think that she'll be able to put away Rose. You know what I mean? So Big Dog Jimmy thinks it's going 3 rounds, 15 minutes. I think it's going to be a submission within 5 minutes. But, if she don't get it in the first round, she'll get it within 3 rounds for sure, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Do you think Rose is going to win? Do you think I'm picking right? Or do you think Big Doug Jimmy back there's picking right with Karolina Kowalkiewicz winning the fight? Let us know down in the comments section. Who do you support? Which fighter do you like more? Who are you a fan of more? Whatnot. And hit that like button if you enjoyed the video here at Crazy Joe's Galaxy. I am still on the quest at this time to find out where Big Dog Jimmy is from. He hasn't told me yet. He told me, though, that he's not from America. I've always kind of had a hunch because he doesn't sound like an American, but who sounds like an American? We all sound different and stuff, but just the way he talks sometimes makes me think that he's not an American. I don't know why I just drank that on screen. Anyways, so thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day, morning, or night.